Perillo, hello, Galaxy. That's the emote you can use now. Perillo, hello. Perillo, hello. All you subs out there in Twitch land can use that emote. Perillo, hello. Perillo, hello. So when someone new follows, I'm going to say, all right, send so-and-so a nice hello. And then y'all, hello. Y'all wave them in. Wave them in. That is just one of several new emotes uploaded. One of several. So we still have a few Chris faces left. We still have the generic, the Perillo Simpsons and all that stuff. There's a new lightsaber. So you've got Saber 1, 2, and 3. Saber 1, Perillo Saber 1, Perillo Saber 2, Perillo Saber 3. And you can make it as long as you want. But if you're a tier 2, that's the blue blade. If you are a tier 2 sub or 3 sub, like Eclipse Empire, he can do a red blade. So the blue, everybody can do the blue as a sub. If you're a tier 2 or higher, you can do the red. And then tier 3, I think we're doing a yellow. So that'd be the ultimate. The yellow will be like, that's the top for now. The colors may switch around. You also have the Electro, the Elec, right? Elec.
Iris Amelia just resubscribed for 11 months. Yep, Obi-Wan is going to fantastic. Put up a countdown clock.
You know, I probably should do a countdown clock for Obi-Wan. Iris Amelia, I do hope you're doing well, or doing a little better. We also have a poll, apparently. Will Obi-Wan be better than Solo? A continuation from last night's poll. All y'all are saying yes. So we don't really have, we've got the hello, so everyone say hello once again to Iris. Give her a good Perillo hello. And then I gotta work, I think we've got a hug emote that is coming. Iris Amelia needs a virtual hug. Or if anything, you know, you can use a Perillo drink. Everybody drink, Perillo drink, or Jabba the Hutt eat. So if it's Perillo eat, it's Jabba the Hutt eating something. Perillo drink, it's me drinking something. I don't know if these emotes are going to stay. I don't know if they're going to get replaced with something or another. So more emotes are coming down the pike. Those are just the first volley, really.
Crispy69 just resubscribed for 27 months. 27 months. Have an awesome stream, Chris.
You as well, and for whatever it's worth, let's make sure Cruise
Breaking
Beast
96 shared X100.
Thank you everybody for participating in the hype train. Thank you. We have a hype train already. Well, the nice thing is, you now have a Perillo hype. There is a Perillo hype emote. Let's see those Perillo hype emotes. There is a Perillo hype. Wait till you see all of them, man. There's so many more coming. So the good going, right? The GG hype.
Shared X100.
Come on, get those hypes going. Hype. That's me as Palpatine. It's supposed to be me as
Breaking
Palpatine.
Oz 96 shared X400.
Is that good? Thank you, Breaking Oz 96. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. All the support you give. It's supremely appreciated. How's this Thursday going? Zero Cool. The answer to that question is tomorrow is Friday. I'll say that. And we've got new emotes. You thought it was a lady. Oh, that's not good. It's Emperor Palpatine. Maybe how could we... I don't know if we could do that any differently. Yes, hello there, Eclipse Empire. Hello. Hello there, Chris. A.K.A. Cruise B69. I mean, unfortunately, it's been fleshed out. So, like, I would have to probably pay to get it redone. The problem is sometimes you don't know what it's going to look like until it's actually there.
Faceless shared X100. Nice emotes, dude.
It is definitely not a lady. It is a Palpatine with the hood.
Darth Gallum shared X100.
Do I need to
emotes.
Do I need to rethink that? Do I need to rethink the hype as a Vader? Here's the thing. If I've got emote slots that y'all don't use, I will replace them. Because, I mean, I'm only interested in the using the emotes that y'all are going to use. Dandrak's using them, right? Exactly, Detour. That's what would happen if we hit a level 5 hype train. Or, if we pass our sub goal, we're at 632 of 640 tonight. So 8 more subs to go. Breaking Oz, slashing with the lightsaber. And see, the nice thing is you could use these things in other channels. It's a great thing about the emotes. Darth Gallum running the gamut. We're not going to have those Chris heads for a lot longer.
Eclipse Empire cheered X100.
Thank you.
City. Emote City.
It is, and thank you. And thank you, Darth Gallum, for the cheer. Really appreciate that. Thank you for the posture check, big fan. I'm sitting up straight. Good to see you, Little Mac. Hello. Hello there. I don't have anything to eat right now, Dandrak. Diana sliced up some pineapple. Now, fix him, dude. The interesting thing about those electro bolts is I think he's gonna rework them so that they're recursive, so it'll look like they kind of one kind of flows into the next, so it's more of a contiguous string. Oops. Liz, I hope you're having fun. I hope you, honestly, as long as y'all use the emotes, that's all I care about. That's all I was going for with rebooting the emotes. And some of them, like I said, they may get swapped out. I may have to commission to do new ones or swap out the old ones, knowing what y'all would use. That's right, we are in the middle of a hype train. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left. If you are interested, more and more, thank you for subscribing, resubscribing.
Moriammer just resubscribed for 3 months.
And a shout out to More Amor. And now when More and More pops in here, he will automatically be shouted out. A fellow Brick streamer.
Dandrak24 cheered X100.
Thank you so much, Dandrak24. You're sensing Palpy. Palpy's right around the corner. Oh, I guess that means it's a Palpy. And I was even saying I wore my my Transformers Starscream hoodie for Loyal tonight. All right, I'm gonna get Emperor Palpatine. Keep the hype going. Keep that hype going. Brother Bill's he's enjoying his time. Keep that hype going. Let's see them hype emotes. Come on. I paid a pretty penny to get all the emotes done, and then we're not even done. You haven't even seen them all yet. I don't know if I'm always going to be sticking with the same artists. There are a lot of emote artists out there. Hello.
Crispy69 cheered X300.
I see we have emotes now, yes. With some lightning hand, yes. One of my favorites. I love shooting light. You all can shoot lightning at me. No, it was more than $5 for all the emotes, trust me. And hello there, Cruise Beast. I appreciate all your support. Very much so. So, let's see. I love the creative use of these new emotes, but love the hype emotes, especially since we are in the middle of a hype train. Thank you, everybody, for participating in the hype train. Indeed, because we have one happening right now. Let's go ahead and turn on that light. There we go. Now it's nice and colorful. Yes, your world is brought color. Hello, everyone. Good to see you. Feel free to use these emotes in other channels as well. Yes, Eclipse Empire, fighting a battle between sabers.
Fix some dude cheered X100. It's our old pal P.
It is the old pal P. It's what I do. Shooting lightning bolts out of my butt. Palpy emotes a lot of... Not really. The hype one, that is a level 2... No, level 1. Most of them are level 1. Wait until... The new Raider emote's going to be... It's going to be, animated. Yes, that'll be a fun one. Now you all can duel each other with lightsaber blades. Yes. Go, Soldado. I don't have anything to eat right now. Like a Bantha. That'll be another one. Perillo Bantha will be like... I'm telling you. I wanted to get good emotes. that Chris did, that you would all use, especially for the hype train. So much hype. With about a minute left to go, 44% here on a level 2. I'm glad you are enjoying all the new emotes that we currently have. Expect updates in the coming weeks. I don't know when the next volley are coming down the pike, but I believe you will enjoy them. There you go, Darth Gallum. Great combination of emotes. Now I kind of wish I had something. The idea behind the Jabba Eats is because, you know, sometimes I have cereal, so that's like Jabba eating his cereal. Favorite food thing. Yes. Just you wait until the recursive lightning comes down the pike. Just because I knew you would do that. I knew it. Ah, 24 seconds left to go on this hype train. Unfortunately, I think this is about as far as it can go. I don't think I will be walking on Lego. I'm sorry, Chris. Chris will likely not be walking on Lego bricks. Missed this particular hype train after level 1, and we did not quite come close yet to getting our total sub goal at this point. So, no, do not electrocute me. What are you doing? Alright, I now return you to Chris. Go ahead and turn off the graphics so that he is set when he returns. A return of the Jedi. Thank you everybody for participating in the hype train. Indeed, thank you very much. Now, if you did not know, today is March 10th, which Mario fans have claimed as Mario, M-A-R, March, and then 10, 1-0. Or I-O, like Mario, MAR10. Looks like Mario. So guess what I'm printing? Can anybody guess what I'm printing? Oh, wait until you see. We've got a 3D printer emote coming down the pike, too.
Panfrednito just resubscribed for 12 months. Thank you so much for your care package.
No problem, Panfrednito. Thank you again for your support. Sorry it could not be larger. I will be printing more things in the coming years. For sure. I'm wearing the wrong hoodie. It's Super Mario Day. I don't have a Mario shirt, unfortunately, big fan. But guess what I'm printing? Breaking Oz is guessing that it's something Mario. Yes, but what Mario? What could I be printing? What kind of Mario thing do you think I'm printing? It is Mario. It's a Mario thing. But what could it be? Not a Goomba. Hello there, Mighty Bean. Hope you are doing well. Everybody go ahead and say hello to Mighty Bean. Give him an old Perillo hello. Give Panfrednudo a good old Perillo hello. Look at that, see? And we're see how we're doing it there? We're bouncing off each other with our emotes. Not the question block, not a Mario brick, not a plumber hat. Good guesses though. There are a lot of those out there. There are a lot of those. Not a Mario World map. Not a oh, I love it. I love it. I love seeing those Vader hellos. Love it. Those are great. Those are great when you pop into a new channel, too. Like, you can just, like, wave hello. A good new Star Wars channel, give a good wave hello. I used it for the first time in Stay Alive 7's channel earlier today. Because, I mean, I wasn't live here. But yeah, it's a fun little emote, Panfrednudo. Mr. Nudo. Fred, I have been doing Lego sets on the weekends. Or on Saturdays. I did the Mandalorian Starfighter this past weekend. I've got another one coming up this coming weekend. Another set. I'll be playing SOTOR for the second time tomorrow. Still no loss of adhesion. Not that I know of. At least not with this particular plate. So. Hello, Octoberville. I know that Kurt is here, so I want to get a shot, if I can, of the silver filament. So there's the Vader, and this is not painted. The filament I'm using is legitimately silver. If Kurt's here, I'm pretty sure I saw Kurt here. This is what, remember last night? This is what I sent, what I printed last night when I began to print before having to close. This is a silver Beskar ingot. Took about an hour, maybe 2. A Beskar ingot. It's just freaking fantastic. Just freaking phenomenal. So yeah, I've been having fun with the silver filament, as you can imagine. And today it's going to be a silver something Super Mario Brothers. Am I going to any toy conventions? Nothing on the immediate horizon. At least not that I know of. Yeah, Coda 120, it's a great color. This is also available if you go, let's see here, Bang, Polymaker. Right now, that's a link to the silver filament over there on Amazon. You can get it for $25. That is the referral link, though. Can you buy a Starfighter with that ingot? Possibly. I'd imagine it's possible. This is, honestly, I should print more of these in the silver filament, because this turned out really, really well. Like, just beautiful. It's perfect. Because normally I'd have to, print it in another color and then spray it. But the fact that this is silver is perfect. Hello there, Stone Monkey Research. I was happy to be able to hang out with you briefly today. Northeast Comic Con this weekend. Oh, man. Have fun with that, Dark Toy Lord. Are your ears burning? Oh! I was going to do just a couple of screen grabs. Let me know when you're ready. Just a couple. Nothing. Just basically, I was showing the ingot that we finished printing last night and the Darth Vader silver thing. So I want to make sure I'm tagging Polymaker properly over there. There you go. See, Fix'em Dude. See, Fix'em Dude's using that so well. That hello emote. That's how you do it. You say hello. Let's go. All right. Okay, jeez. The pressure, the stress. See if I can get the right sheen to it. There we go. Not quite Charlie Sheen. Not quite Martin Sheen. But this wonderful luster. Here, let me angle it. There we go. If I angle it, then you can tell it's like three-dimensional. This is an ingot. Hello, Hostaris. No. I'm not walking on Lego bricks yet. Not yet. That will happen if we hit our sub goal. And you just missed a hype train. Got through level 1, at least. This is the silver filament I'm printing with tonight. Again. Because I had it going. Pezliz guessed correctly. It is Mario and Carbonite. Although I sliced the Carbonite block off. Hello. How are you, Zach? Zach, you can play with your new emotes. I got new emotes. Everyone wave hello to Zach. Give him a good Perillo hello. Throw some of your other favorite. Now you can do lightsabers. Emperor Palpatine shooting lightning at things. It's just the emote reboot has begun. Don't know when it's going to be fully complete, but whoa!
Nerdy Curious rated my stream with 19 viewers.
Welcome everybody. Send our friends a nice Perillo hello. What's this? I've been rated? Wow! Look at everybody who's joining us here. Welcome, Raiders! Hi, I'm Chris Perillo. I love geeking out here every night at 6 p.m. Pacific, just chatting, so feel free to join the conversation. Follows are free. Love to have you here. Welcome to my play shop. Welcome, Raiders! It's good to see ya. I believe that Zach was hanging out and chatting with Nerdy Curious, the crew over there. So welcome, one and all, and please say hello. Everybody here in the community, please give a warm hello to, is it Jaime? 91284, if I'm reading that correctly. Welcome aboard. I hope you had a good stream over there. I hope it went well, but honestly, it's always a good stream, so I can only imagine when you add Zach Rutledge to the mix, it's probably even better. Am I wrong, Rachel? Am I wrong? Am I even close? It was a good stream. That's total guess. Total guess. Totally could be wrong. But welcome. What were you geeking out about apart from Lego bricks? Hello there, Mustang. Great to see ya. As a reminder, I'll be doing SOTOR again tomorrow evening. Assuming the stream, I get the elements working the way they should be. I ran into a few snags last time. It just took forever to configure. But welcome back, Mustang. Hello. tonight, Liz guessed properly, I am 3D printing a Mario in carbonite. Now, the full item itself was it wasn't really FDM friendly. And I'm like, yeah, so I kind of had to cut things down. I had to cut things off. So this is like a super thin sliced Mario in carbonite, but quite honestly, it's probably going to serve me well enough. Like, I don't need this to be like the ultimate Mario in carbonite. I think the original model, if it was designed, to be a bit more FDM friendly, I would have had a better time printing the model. But it would have been a problem because the way the sides are on the model, it would have taken too many supports. It would have been very problematic. So I'm glad you like Mario. I never beat Super Mario Brothers. Never did it. I know of Mario. It's me, Mario, but I never Mario'd. Didn't do it in my formative years. Apart from when I could, but even then, I never played through the Super Mario Brothers like other people did. Toad is nice. I almost did a 1-up. A silver 1-up, I think, would have been pretty cool. But then I kept looking, and then this model came up, and I sliced it a bit. Kind of basically cut it, and I was like, all right, I'm going to have a Mario in carbonite. Why not? There's one spot that's going to be, I think, really thin, and that was almost unavoidable in terms of the filament that I wanted to use. I didn't want to, waste filament, necessarily. You're wearing a shirt with Mario on it today? Well, Stone Monkey Research, that's the way to do it. What's a Mario? What's a Mario? Hello, Hollywood in 3D. Or should I say, Perillo hello. New emotes, Hollywood in 3D for you to try. Oh, I don't have any, I don't have any toy emotes right now. No figure emotes at this stage. They're more general. I've got a few slots that need to be filled. And even when we get to that point where they're all full, we can always swap out the ones that people don't use with new ones. So it's a guy who eats random mushrooms and plants and shoots fireballs at him. Unsure if related. It's possible, Hostaris. Did I ever watch that live-action Mario movie TV series? Maybe off and on the TV series back in the day. Never really I don't remember watching the movie, though. I don't. But the series, yeah, I remember catching it every so often. Didn't it have Captain Lou Albano? Wasn't he Mario? Mario, where are you? I remember that. I remember the Super Mario. I want to say it was a cereal. Wasn't there a Super Mario Brothers cereal? I remember that. I remember Donkey Kong cereal. I remember Nerd cereal. Dandrak, the force is strong with you. And that lightsaber. You're going to cut down a few. Is that how you cut your filament? With lightsabers? Just wrapping things with our guest, no problem. The stream went well here, or is going well here. Welcome. Thank you, Fucho, for adding that emote to the shout-outs. Friday episodes were the Zelda episodes. See, you remember things the details that I do not remember, Zach. So yeah, I was asking Nerdy Curious how the stream went, and I assumed it went well because I do believe you were interviewing Zach, which made it probably twice as good as what it was before. Everything we were doing here tonight, primarily, I was telling people there are a whole bunch of new emotes to use in this channel. A whole bunch. Most, if not all, related to Star Wars. Because, hi, it's me. And hi, it's you. You see what I'm saying? That's one new emote, Nerdy Q. You can also shoot lightning out of your hands. You can build a little lightsaber. You can have Jabba eat. You can have a barefoot, a foot over Lego bricks, which will be fun to post in Lego streamers. So the next time you're watching Zach stream, just drop him a Perillo Lego emote in that channel, just to see if he'll walk barefoot over the Lego bricks. He won't do it. I don't think that's enough to get him to do it. But yeah, I thought that would be a fun one for people to use in their streams, because there's so many Lego streamers. That's pretty much the only Lego one right now. No, see, Zach, now you're using it correctly. Just you wait, though. That second lightning array emote is going to be recursive, so it basically could go on for, so it can be very long. Now you're getting it. These are the types of emotes that I was hoping for. And so new emotes are coming down the pike, slowly coming down the pike, but they will come nonetheless. Yes. So what did y'all talk about then? Hostaris, that's a good lightsaber. Why not? Mighty Bean, it is dangerous. Nice combination with Igor. And a very abnormal hand. So what did Nerdy Curious? What were y'all geeking out about? It was just a light interrogation. It was only a light interrogation, just a light one. Aveline.
Aveline French just resubscribed for 12 months.
I appreciate that, Aveline. I hope you're having a good day. You got some new emotes to play with here in this channel. Hollywood, I think, can do he can do a double lightsaber, although it won't work, I guess, with the end one, the end points, but 12 months for Aveline.
3D just resubscribed for 13 months.
Thank you, Ethan's Dad 3D, aka Marcus. Marcus ended up doing a benchy mod. Well, he basically sliced a Scout Walker. He sliced the top off, and you could put a benchy on top of the Scout Walker. I don't know. It looked that the Scout Walker legs looked like they'd take a lot, and I'd worry about breaking it with the amount of supports. But wow. Your publicist did not approve half the questions Nerdy Curious asked. Oh, well, that's because they didn't go through your publicist. How he got started on Twitch. Romance with Freddy. How sloths are awesome. Sloths are awesome. They are. You know who has a fascination with sloths? Kristen Bell. There you go, Pezliz. That's a good one. Or Hollywood did it. Hollywood did it. Look, he did. Hollywood in 3D just built Darth Maul's lightsaber. Nice, Hostaris. That's a cool lightsaber right there. Because you can mod the emotes, right? The only one I'm not sure about right now is that hype emote. The hype emote may have to... Breaking Oz has got it. Look at Breaking Oz has got the Emperor Palpatine icon. That's another good one to mod probably with the sunglasses. Nice one, Eclipse Empire. Yes! Now you got it. Now you got it. This is where... See, emotes are supposed to be fun. So I've been trying to... Remember when we brainstormed them like a couple of months ago? Well, they're finally getting turned around. And I'm glad. And we're working through them. I've got, like I said, I sent him some of my initial feedback. There's the blue and the red lightsaber blades are gonna be a little more blue and a little more red, just a little, because right now there's just probably a little too much white. But you don't know until you actually see it in person. Oh, Eclipse Empire! Yes, look at that! Oh my God, look at that! What a perfect way to sandwich! What a perfect way to that's a perfect use of flipping an emote. Look at that. When I get back from vacation, you're going to work on strategies for reducing the supports on those BTST legs. I want the benchy. I want the benchy to be a Star Wars benchy. You don't even have to worry about the legs. Or just the benchy's got to be modded in some way to be Star Warsy, and I just don't know what it is. Eric loves eating his filament. Filament, tasty. It's delicious stuff. Yum. Hello there, Aveline. Hello! You can make me a Benchy Hut? Benchy the Hut? Benchy the Hut. Shut up. A Benchy the Hut. Iskra 8 filament today? Oh my God. Aveline, you're gonna love these emotes. Telling you, they're usable here and everywhere. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Oh, look at... When you squish it, that's wonderful. Look at that. That lightsaber hilt squished perfectly. Wow, that's impressive. Well, the good news is about the filament you're using, Liz. It is, well, it's not exactly healthy for you, but I guess, yeah, it's not good news. Never mind. Hopefully it comes out and does not get stuck. Can you tell it's... Let me ask, can you tell it's Jabba the Hutt eating cereal or worms or whatever, eating something? That's meant for like Saturday cereal stuff. You know what I'm saying? High fiber. That's what it should have been. Crisp fiber or Perillo fiber. It was a tiny piece. It should be fine. As long as it wasn't like, you know, eating the filament like just off the spool, like nom 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 nom. Like that would not be good. Most likely. That would be bad news. Thank you for the stretch. And the posture check. We're at 633 of 640 total subs this evening. And man, I am Friday. Am I right? Tomorrow, Friday. I have one. It's not even going to be a big meeting. I feel it's going to be a good one, a fun one. I can't believe I said that. It's going to be a fun meeting tomorrow. I've got a few tasks to pound through. Blue and red for Mario. Let's see. Turn on blue and red for Mario. I think that was the last one we got, too. Blue and red. Dun 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 dun. Got a stormtrooper here from Rogue One. Aveline is guessing as well. Tiny Piece should be okay. Hello, TC Jamie. Welcome back. Everybody here is having fun with some new emotes that have been uploaded to the channel that you can now use. Subs are going to have a total blast with them. But of course, you don't need to be a sub to use emotes in this channel. All my Chris faces are there for everyone, one and all. You're loving the new Aveline. More to come. More are coming. Hollywood N3D has a whole Star Wars battle going on there. Oops. Dropping things here. What is this? Looks like an antenna. They look awesome. They seem to be. You're singing so good you might get the DMCA strike. Oh god, I hope not. Like if that ever happens, something's wrong with this universe. Okay, let's see here. So, how do I how is this supposed to... How are you supposed to connect the backpack without breaking the... does any Black Series... Hollywood, how am I supposed to... How's it... I don't want to take this out because I'm afraid it's never going to go back in. Oh, it'll go back in. I was like, Hey, Tripods Garage! Shout out to Tripods Garage. Tripods Garage. We got new emotes you can play with here. As a sub. I was in Tripods Garage's stream earlier today. He was doing some awesome etching. Really cool. Like etching of dog tags with QR codes. Like if lost, call, or go here. Pretty smart. Now, I got the backpack on, mostly. Hello, Lestat. Hope you are doing well. Hope everybody is doing well for a pre-Friday evening. Boy, okay, maybe getting the backpack back in is not going to be as cut and dry as I thought. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. That's always my chief concern when things don't pop out easily. There we go, I got that. Man, this is gonna be tough. So Tripods Garage now gets an auto shout out when he joins the stream. I finished last night what's that? It was the on Apple TV, the murder mystery show. What's it called again? You were amazed by the first episode of Picard. That show ended. I'm going to watch episode 2 after tonight's stream. Oh, is that on now? I cannot wait. Fixin' Dude created a shamrock garland. What's a garland? Apart from a Judy. Only murders in the building? What? No, that was not the name of the show on Apple TV that I was talking about. Today's Picard was equally amazing. Oh, dude. That's what I'm going to be watching tonight. Tonight may be a short stream. I don't know. Now that I know there's a new episode of Picard, y'all have a good reason to not be here. Sorry, Chris. Could not hang with you tonight. I was too busy watching Picard. It's okay. But Chris, Picard's not Star Trek. It doesn't... Dude, I watch more than just... I'm sorry. Picard's not Star Wars. Once again, I watch more than just Star Wars. But, you know, when Kenobi happens... yeah, that's a different story. Cannot wait. Upload Season 2. Okay. There's another show I've watched. Hey, maybe see? Do we have a Beskar ingot? We do. I will show it to you in just a second. Hello? Everybody say hello to maybe see. Show them the new emotes. You can play with new emotes here in the channel. Yeah, there's Q and Picard, so yeah, I'm watching. You know it's going to be good. Hello, Willowbard. The after party. That's what it was. The after. I watched it. You know, honestly, it took me a while to get into it, but it was good. It was good stuff. Unfortunately, no new Pokemon emotes here. Boy, I'm struggling to get this back in. Word of warning. Don't do what I did. I don't want to break a fingernail. I guess I'm going to have to wait on it. I'll get it later. All right. I'm not going to keep messing with it. I can't. I'll go nuts. Black Series figures sometimes are just a challenge. Crossover idea. It's true. Hello, Astro Printer. Enjoy your new emotes. I don't know if I know all the lyrics. Hello, city. Another night at the warehouse. And my mock turtleneck just reeks. Whoa. Sorry for hitting the mic. Looked into the 12th Gen Extreme Nook. Thing's a beast, i9. It's going to be a beast, indeed. It may be a little overkill for me. I may wait for the next smaller form factor, Canyon, to come along. I mean, don't get me wrong. It'd be very, very, very powerful. And I kind of wonder if you know, I gotta loop back with the Intel Nook team. I'm like, well, if one comes around, it may be worth it for me to snag. Depending on, you know, the amount of game. I mean, you can't have enough speed, as far as I'm concerned. But if depending on whether, you know, when the new Canyon comes down the pike later this year, that's more like my form factor, I'd go with that. We'll see. Tree green. Very well. Enjoying some homemade soup. Spent 4 hours researching iPad to PC connecting apps. There are probably not many of those, maybe see. There are a few. Hello, Addy47. Hello. A good old Perillo hello to you. Since you're a subscriber here, first of all, let me say thank you. for subscribing. I knew you could do it. Enjoy your new emotes. There are all sorts of new emotes floating around in this channel now. And more will be coming. Oh yes, they will. I can't tell you when, but they will soon. Wish there weren't that many. Finally found one after 20 hours total research. Well, maybe see. It was kind of like, it kind of depends on what it was you were looking for. I mean, there's a lot of garbage apps out there for sure. Because a lot of people are looking for them, right? Printing giveaway Hubble coins for NASA talks next month. Oh, nice. That's cool, Astro Printer. That's a nice little project. It really sounds cool. Hello there, Goffleg. Hello. So you can't help but, when you see a hello, you can't help but wave back. It's a nice way of saying hello here or somewhere else, like hello. Yeah, but Chris, the top Nook is so small in size, it's a powerhouse. I agree, Lestat. That's what makes it awesome. But even the one that I'm using is powerful, and it's smaller. Maybe not as powerful, but in terms of what I might, be able to get from it, I get like the Dragon Canyon would be nice. They just don't have any extra units right now, and I'm like, well, let's see what happens when we get to that point. Cross that bridge when we get there. And you can't seem to help but do the Seinfeld. Hello. You're doing the talk, and kids like handouts. They'll be for those who answer questions correctly. Ooh, nice, Astro Printer. That's one hell of a reach. Love it. Love it. Dark Toy Lord. La 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 la. Yes, exactly what I was thinking. Hello. Everybody say hello. No, we don't have any new followers. Apart from Jaime a little while ago. Hello. When we get a new follower, I'll say, everybody say hello. That's your cue to drop the new Perillo hello emote. That's your cue. You get to end the day here. Oh, nice. I'm still going. I'm still here. Like I said, though, y'all, there's a Picard episode. The Mario Frozen in Carbonite is taking shape. I don't know. I had to figure out, like, what would I print that I think would be cool for Mario. And there was a few things out there, but, like, Oh, nice, Krillin. Yes. Look at that. Someone take a screen grab of that. That's perfect. And tag Jerry. We fried poor Jerry's face. I shot electricity. That's just perfect. Dandrak and Krillin. You just did the perfect collab. That is the perfect emote collab. Pokeball and Carbonite. I don't know. It would have to be like Ash and Carbonite. That would be or I'd say Pikachu in Carbonite. If someone modeled it really well, not just like kind of like it just looks like someone merged the two models together. Like someone with this Mario, it looks like they actually like did Mario in Carbonite. And in the original figurine, I think would have been a lot more fun than this one, but tell Jerry he needs to step up his emote game. Dandrak, I will do my best. I cannot speak about that because I'm still stepping mine up. As long as y'all use them, that's all I want. I just want the emotes used here and everywhere else. That's it. That's all I can ask for emotes. I'm like, what's the point of having an emote and like no one wants to use it? That's my goal. Oh, Liz. That looks weird. That Vader's waving it at his friend there on the beach. Liz. So Mario and Carbonite, you can find him on you can find the Mario and Carbonite on Thingiverse. And that's where I found it. Hello there, Loyal. You left a voicemail. Cute. To my I wore this for you, Loyal. Everyone say hello to Loyal Moses. Say hello to Loyal Moses. Look at that. Loyal, I got some new emotes. Oh, you left a voicemail on 880. Hang on. You did. That's so funny. Una memento. I can't believe I'm about to do this. This is dangerous. This is very dangerous.
Hello, Chris Brillo. This is Loyal Moses. I want to know what time you stream.
Okay, that deserves a replay.
Hello, Chris Brillo. This is Loyal Moses. I want to know what time you stream.
Hello! Loyal Moses had a full E-I-E-I-O. So I didn't know you were going deep into I almost said Thundercats, which, you know, you should go deep into anyway. The Transformers. Never had any Transformers growing up. The only Transformers I want, G1 Transformer I want, Ravage? Was that the name of the dog cassette tape from Soundwave? I'd love to get that one. Of course, I have Transformers figures, but they're the Super 7 5 POA figures. Those are my Transformer figures. They don't actually transform. Oh, you've had them for a while. You want more? See, I never had them growing up. I don't know why. Maybe it was the price. Maybe it was just like, it wasn't the thing. I mean, they looked cool, but like they just seemed clunky to transform. I always wanted more of a Super 7 style transformer, and then I got it. Nice clip there, May. Thank you very much. Lestat says, I want a Gen 1 Megatron. No, the only Gen 1 I want is Ravage? Rampage. What was the wolf? The cassette dog's name. Ravage. Dang it, Ravage. That was it. Oh, you have to get Soundwave if you get Ravage. Well, I don't know. I just want Ravage. I would stop at Ravage. I can't get a Soundwave, just Ravage. G1 Ravage. Krillin had a G1 Optimus Prime. Nice. Take care, Westry One. Have a good one. Goodbye. No, that doesn't work like hello. But you can still wave. Soundwave came with Buzzsaw. Well, I think what Hollywood's saying is like I couldn't just get the cassette tape, I'd actually have to get Soundwave as well, you know. Ravage came with Laserbeak. I remember Laserbeak. But Ravage for some reason, that was the thing. You can't let me do that? Yes, you can. Let me put it this way. I have not found Ravage yet. I haven't gone deep into it for G1. But I'm like, if I were to spend the money on a Transformer, I think I'd be happy with that one. So they're a package deal. No, one would cost less than two. All right, we got a Paint Pictionary here. I interrupt this 3D printed Mario and Carbonite. Let me see. We got a hello clip. Give me a second. All right. Good one, May. Thank you. There's a tweet. Tweet and a half. Thank you, May. Ravage with non-worn good rocket packs might be hard. Find the silver rubs off. Yeah, Dandrock, that's where I've thought about just getting a remake of it. Although I think there'd be something kind of lost in going for a G1 like that as a redo. Because or a repro, recast, retro model, like a retro. The only time I did that and was fine with it was with the Tron figures. I'm like, I'm not going to spend an arm and a leg for a vintage Tron. I would be fine just with the recast, right? The retro Tron figures I was okay with. And so that's where I got the full range of the four. Tomy, Disney really needs to up their Tron merch game. I can tell you that much right now. As Ask a Kid at one point in time. I had all the Constructicons. I remember the kids at school had them, and the kids around the neighborhood had the Transformers, but I never did. G.I. Joe and Star Wars, absolutely. Okay, here we go. Loyal can probably print a bigger one of these, but this is a very super thin, because I had to slice it in such a way. I sent Papa Bear the link because it wasn't really modeled very well for FDM. If it was, I would have printed the full Mario block. Soon, when the ride is ready at Epcot. Oh man, I'm telling you, I will Tron merch. I will do Tron merch and Star Wars merch. Avengers, I don't know. But Tron, absolutely. Let me flip over here. If Kurt's around. It's me, Mario. I'm a frozen in carbonite. Where's my brother Luigi? He's probably eating a spicy meatball. He's trying to save the princess. You can even see the M. All right, that link. Loyal loves Tron. Tron was awesome, dude. Hell, I'm even a fan of Tron 2. Tron 2, maybe not as much fun, but let's get that tweeted out. Let's see here. This is how Mario Day ends. All right, thank you. Wait, actually, I should retweet that, or I should tweet that with the Polymaker, because with him frozen in carbonite, Polymaker, silk, silver, carbonite. There we go. Now I've done it. Except I forgot to attach the dang image. Okay, I will get it right this time. All right, drag the image in, copy and paste. All right, there we go. Got the tweet. It's a good tweet. Let me go ahead and get you all a link so you can see the tweet taken directly from this stream. Bowser decided to trap Mario in the carbonite. That's probably what happened, Breaking Oz. Wouldn't surprise me. It really wouldn't. A Peter Griffin frozen in carbonite? I think there might be a Peter Griffin frozen in carbonite. There might be. The next one I wanted to do, I was going to start it tonight, the Chris Pirillo frozen in carbonite. Because, come on. For Mario Day, dude, it's like, the full model, like I said, just was not modeled very well for FDM, unfortunately. I don't know, maybe Papa Bear might be able to do some mods on it to make it a little more friendly. But it turned out great. I've got like a Nintendo area, so I'm just gonna stand it down in the Nintendo area. Hey, Lon Milk Lover, enjoy your new emotes here. We got a few new emotes here in the channel. Wonder if you print a Tron light bike with transparent bits so you can insert an LED. Probably won't. I'm probably not gonna spend money on getting a Peter Griffin in carbonite, but that's funny. Yeah, that would work. It'd be great, but I'm not gonna spend money on it. There are certain things I will spend money on. Certain models I will spend money on. But I'm like, yeah, I just don't know if I would enjoy it that much. Thank you, though. Big fan. Like I said, this, I'm gonna get Chris Pirillo and carbonite going now. Now that we've celebrated, no, it's not. Now that we've celebrated Mario being frozen in carbonite, an ad starts in about 2 minutes. In 2 minutes, another ad is going to run. If you're a sub, you're not going to see that ad. You could also use your Prime subscription if you are so inclined. Or maybe you'll get lucky and someone will gift you a sub. That has been known to happen. Oh, we have another Paint Pictionary. We got 2 Paint Pictionaries stacked up. Okay. All right, let me get the print going first. And then we will do the Paint Pictionary. Get it going. This is going to be Chris Pirillo frozen in carbonite. No, that's the Mario. theoretically, this is going to work. Let's get that Paint Pictionary going, shall we? All right, here we go. Okay. I'm going to try this. Everybody guess. So far, we don't have any gifted subs, so no Arabesh replacement for the time being. But let me see if I can. That's right, Luigi! I didn't even do the L. You didn't even give me a chance to do the L. Or the eyes. Keep in mind I'm doing it with the mouse. Shut up. There's the first one. Now the second one. The green is the giveaway? Well, certainly in context. Alright. Alright. Let's try this one. How am I going to do this? Okay, we'll start. Beach ball. We were looking for beach ball. Of course, restarted. Restarted's all over it, dude. I'm all like, hey, we got all these emotes. Restart is like, chill. Restart is like, no. I'm only here for the charades and the Paint Pictionary. It was a beach ball. Dandrak, thank you for hanging. Appreciate you being here during the printing of the Mario Frozen in Carbonite. It's a me, Mario. It's good. He's a good. Thank you, Restarted. Good going. Is GG? GG is good going, right? Not good game. It's good going, correct? I mean, I guess it used to be good game, but I never play a game, so I think it's good going. GG. Good game. Is it good game? Dang it. Can I co-opt it to be good going? Although it was a good game. It's an easy game. Thought good game. I think you're right. I think it is good. Ooh, good landing there, Stone Monkey Research. GG no RE. GG Nor. Good grief. Oh, it could be good grief. Although with a thumbs up, it's less that. Competitive dodgeball on Twitch. There, you know what? Does it exist? I bet you anything it exists. It's got to exist. How could that not exist on Twitch? I ask you. I'm going to get a refill on my beverage, but I will BRB. Entertain yourself with drops and emotes. See, now you got new ways of entertaining yourself. As I'm printing a Chris Perillo Frozen in Carbonite here. I need to sit down. Well, I'm glad you're using the Jabba. Let's get some Perillo Eat emotes here. Get that Jabba eating. Because I've got some zucchini, some fresh zucchini, and some pasta, some tomato. So Jabba's going to be eating here.
Who's Java?
Jabba the Hutt. Who's Jabba?
Who's Java?
I'm just saying.
Wait, you're Java?
No, well, yeah, I mean, see the Jabba the Hutt emote?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Java.
Because I'm eating something. So I'm like, you know, like when I eat cereal or someone's eating or talking about eating. Jedi can hear you now. See all the emotes? Hello there, Father Funk.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's good. Hello there, Father Funk. Hope you are doing well. Welcome to the Play Shop. I'm just eating some, I guess this is dinner, yeah? Nice, tasty, fresh, cheap. I didn't realize that I was listening to the news, and they were saying groceries have gone up in price. And this is not something that I've noticed directly, because I usually get stuff on discount anyway. I guess we don't really buy like other American families buy. Do I grow any food? Nope. My brother Adam does. Adam grows his own food. We don't. We're not gardeners. That would probably save a lot of money too. But yeah, I was listening, and some people getting to the store, they're finding that a lot of their favorites have gone up in price. So I'm glad that we haven't needed to make too much of an adjustment. Zucchini's easy to grow. It's even easier to buy on sale. We got 2 big bundles for like $3. 2 big bundles. I learned that, you know, I didn't think I liked a lot of the food until I realized that I didn't like how some of that food was prepared. And once again, never come into my stream without food, because inevitably I'm probably going to be eating or drinking. Cheers. Eat or drink. That's what I do. That is the thing to do. There you go, Darth Gallum. See, that's my beer. It's delicious. Irish coffee. I don't know if I've ever had Irish coffee. I've had Turkish coffee before, never Irish. Is that with a whiskey? Hello there, Nomi3. Oh, it is with a whiskey. That would explain why I've never had it. I cannot do whiskey. Loyal's eating ration packs. Got a half one for scraping my lawnmower. Or scrapping my lawnmower. Do you eat MREs? You're probably being facetious, but eating MREs is a thing. I mean, I don't know how expensive groceries are on your side, but I guess I have noticed some other, I mean, not that I consider, you know, anything like critical. Like when it comes to food, the basics, right? Fruits and veggies. I try to find discounts on both of those first. We try not to eat a lot of those processed foods. Try. being the operative word. If only for Jedi's sake. So, yeah, I tend not to notice a lot of those prices increasing. Or I hadn't. Now this, by the way, this Crisp Perillo and Carbonite, I'm going to try printing without supports, because I don't think it'll need them. When I was looking at it, I'm probably going to slow it down when it starts reaching the top too, because my fingers, slow, very slow. Of course, I could probably do it too slow. I don't want to do that either. I don't know what the right speed is. Astroprinter says, as an Irishman, I have to be able to tolerate whiskey even if I don't drink. Yeah, so I heard. Were you weaned on it? Ugh. Woo. That was a hiccup. Woo. As a reminder, you can print your own Crisp Perillo in Carbonite over there. So you can have your own. You can have your own Crisp Perillo Star Wars figure. Or, well, now you know, the Mario. This turned out better than I thought it would. There's like a thin spot, but you know, for what it's worth, I mean, no one's ever gonna know. It's just too bad that I couldn't print the whole thing in totality. It would have been even better, because it would have been better. I go by they. I do not have a garden. Not at all. Whiskey is just too hard. Yeah, for me too, Avaline. I think you'd notice the price increase first in meat and dairy. Yeah, see? No meat, no dairy. Produce takes a while. Oh, no, I've heard produce went up too. But even then, we rarely, I have purchased fruits and veggies on sale, but most of the fruits and veggies I get for the family, they're discounted. They're fresh. They're like ready to be consumed. Like, yesterday I got 3 whole pineapple for $4.50 total. So $1.50 a piece for a full-on pineapple. Ooh, and I'm telling you, the pineapple, it was definitely acidic. This one was very acidic. I can feel my tongue, the burny. It had been burned. So yeah, I wouldn't buy a pineapple full price. I mean, and sometimes it's a challenge. He's like, oh, you know, I'm kind of in the mood for this or kind of in the mood for that. I'm like, well, maybe, you know, when it goes on sale. And inevitably, they will go. That kind of stuff does go on sale every so often. You just kind of have to keep your eye out for it. For a while, I was eating the grapes, enjoying the hell out of the grapes. But I realized the grapes were causing other problems. Because they were on sale for like 99 cents a pound for a while. Like, it's crazy. Because I just can't imagine going more than that. So we tend to eat, and maybe this is a way that I don't think America's used to. America's like, I'm in the mood for this. I'm going to buy it. I'm like, well, yeah, you could do that. But like, if you can wait, or, you know, you can eat the thing that might be on sale. It's not like, it doesn't, but I'm telling you, most Americans don't do that. I want this. This is what I'm going to eat. I'm like, yeah, but, you know, is that the cheapest thing? And now they're realizing, yeah, maybe that's not the cheapest thing. I'm not saying don't eat it. I'm just saying, well, you know, I'm not even saying make substitutions. Well, here, you know, there are times, you know, like bananas inevitably are usually, I mean, they're not on extreme sale, but I can usually get bananas 20, 30% off. So I'll do that. And they'll be a little more fresh. So, like sometimes Jedi will say, oh, I'm looking for apples, and, you know, and like maybe they have them, maybe they don't. But ultimately, it's like, hey, this is the fruit that was on sale, and that's the fruit we eat. Or these are the vegetables that were on sale. Those are the vegetables we eat. It's really a different way of, it's a different way of shopping, I feel, compared to the way most people do it. Most Americans. I mean, because I look at their carts, right? And I'm like, well, it's a lot of processed foods. I mean, a lot of it's irrelevant, right? You know, the milks, the dairies and the meats for me. But even then, I mean, the alt milks, if you will, I won't buy them full price. I mean, if we're like stuck and like, oh man, okay, you know, we need to get one thing or another for one reason or another, then yeah, I'll pay full price, like $3. And I'm like, even that, it's just that kind of hurts. Even 250 kind of hurts because I know inevitably if I wait long enough, there'll be a sale where you can buy 5 for $2 a piece. And the way we go through it, I'd rather spend $2 on something than 3. So why not wait until you can save 30%? Unless you absolutely must need, you absolutely must have it. You need it. Those are the exceptions to the rule. Sale fruit is tastier than expensive fruit. Stone Monkey Research, totally agree. Totally and completely agree. Everyone, please give a warm Perillo hello to Add Me Friend. Hello, Add Me Friend. What brings you into the play shop tonight? What brings you here? Everyone's gonna wave hello to you now. We do have a hello. That is it. The emote. What brings you in? I never really know what brings people in. Because honestly, you just, like, could be one thing, could be another. I'm always curious, genuinely. If only to know, where I sit in the grand scheme of things. Or what makes you curious? Shy, very shy, extremely shy. Everyone's being shy. Pixar's Turning Red comes out on Disney Plus tomorrow. Yeah, I'll probably watch it. That'll probably be a weekend watch. Kind of awkward on the new guy to put all the attention. Yeah, I know, but I'm just like, yeah, it's you just gotta welcome him in. It's just like, hey, when am I gonna do it? When am I gonna, I got to do it at some point. Everyone's got to feel welcome somehow. It's a welcome wagon. Thoughts on the iPhone SE? Nope, don't have any. I just want Apple Pay device for the next 5 years. Okay, go for it. I don't know. I have honestly, I hadn't really thought about it. Hadn't really mustered up that much of a care. I guess I think Apple had an event this week. Is that what it is? Are they up to the SE3, SE4? I don't know. I lost track. It's great because it's a more affordable iPhone. If that's your thing, go for it. I mean, who am I to say? If it's not your thing, don't go for it. It has no bearing on my life whatsoever. The advice that I could give is relatively irrelevant because I'm not the one who has to use the device. You're the one who's got to use the device. So my thoughts, I think it's a more affordable iPhone. Which I realize is kind of generic. You could read a spec sheet and see that. I have no experience with it. Don't want any experience with it. Don't have any plans on buying it. It's a cheaper iPhone, but it's a solid upgrade if you had an older iPhone, right? Potentially moving you into the future if you're just not wanting to upgrade to the latest flagships. So it's got its place. I don't care about the RAM though. I don't know if most people, if you're an iPhone SE user, I'm not sure that the amount of RAM is all that relevant, quite honestly, because it's clear that you're not pushing for the highest end iPhone. So specs are kind of irrelevant. Add me friend. They're largely irrelevant, especially on that end of the scale. Doesn't matter how much RAM it has; it's still running iOS. Which doesn't run that well on the iPhone, what is it, Pro Max 13, whatever the hell it's called. Yeah, iOS kind of took a left turn a few years ago, hasn't come back. Oh well. Astro Printer doesn't like bad apples, neither do I, but I'm telling you, Granny Smith for the win. Those are the only types of apples I like talking about. Apples that are good in pie. There's no other apple that interests me. That's it. It's the only apple I want to talk about. You know why? Because it's awesome. Now, I'd say that a Granny Smith is delicious, but that's kind of a lie, because it's not. So. Gala. It's not Gala. Gala's okay. I know some people are Honeycrisp or die, but I'm just, no. It's Granny Smith. Forever. Why does no one ever talk about those apples? Why? Why can't Granny Smith have an event? that people go gaga over. I would. I'd watch it. The stat notes, honestly, love going to pay for my stuff, pull out my Android, and the person says it's Apple Pay only. I just tap my phone and it works. Usually these people in shock. I know, it's like they don't realize, oh, there's more than just one device out there. It's true. It's funny. Like, I know what it is. Trust me, you can use it. The only problem I have with those terminals is that every one of them works differently. You know, last time I printed this, I don't remember printing with supports. It is entirely possible it may fail, Astro Printer. It may fail. It may fail. It is true. But when I looked at the last one I didn't have an issue with it. And it could have been the filament, too. So I'd be willing to do this again with supports. This may fail. You may be seeing an epic failure in the making. Very true. No standard for the terminals. None whatsoever. Mark H, that's a great question. Why couldn't they name Granny Smith or Honeycrisp? Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Well, eventually they'd run out of names, I'd imagine. But tart apple won't need lemon juice for pie. Well, that's what Granny Smith is great for, dude. Granny Smith is awesome. Granny Smith for the win. You're finally printing without any issue. Well, Lil Mac, once again, welcome into the 3D printing family. I'm glad that you were able to get it. Not a fail, a learning opportunity. No, I'm like, I remember. Here, hang on. Let me show you the last one I did, Astro Printer. I'm fairly confident. I'm more than fairly confident I did this without supports, in which was bold. Let me show you. I'm fairly confident, just by the way it was done. You want to talk about stupid? Like this was like look. I did that with. I swear to God, I did this without supports. Sorry, that's too close, but I did this without supports. I swear I did. The only thing I used for supports, I didn't need to use for supports. Under the hands. I'm pretty sure I didn't need to do that. No support. That's what I'm saying, Astro Printer. So I did this before without supports. And it it worked. Now, whether or not this does, well, let me put it this way. I will know really quick. I'll know quickly. I'm like, okay. Let's do some supports here. I can't remember what else I toggled, if anything, on this particular print. Switching to Cura, having it print via USB cable is working. See, I have no experience with your printer, Lil Mac. You went with the CR10, yeah? You love tarts? Tarts are good. It's been a while since I had a tart. Apple tarts are yummy. Pop-Tarts are great. Problem with Pop-Tarts is they use gelatin, though. So we usually can't have the Pop-Tarts, them not being vegan, which is sad. Yeah, I wish we didn't have to make those kinds of choices. So what's a shamrock? Let me check out the shamrock. What is this? It's a print-in-place shamrock garland. Oh, okay, so you wear it around your neck. Oh, no, you hang it up. Interesting. It's an interesting print. Very interesting, Fixing Dude. You got any grapes? Happy Thursday. Sending all love. No worries. Sending that love right back at you for your tree. You have a St. Patrick's Day tree? Printing via USB is an issue if the computer goes to sleep, the job starts. When the job starts, or when the job stops. Oh, the job stops when the computer goes to sleep. Okay, be careful. And via USB, the resume power failure doesn't work. See, I have no experience with that. So there's something to watch out for there, Lil Mac. Something to be acutely aware of, Lil Mac. You have a lit birch tree, decorate for every holiday. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Christmas is over. Well, you can decorate. You can have a holiday tree. Will Mac, we are here to share the tips. I may not know everything, but there are plenty of people in my community who do, who know a hell of a lot more than I do. Tomorrow, Netflix has Ryan Reynolds, The Adam Project. Disney Plus has a new Cheaper by the Dozen. I'll probably watch the Adam Project, and now it seems I've got Upload Season 2 to catch up on. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, just as soon as I get through one season, I can't start a new show because another one of my favorite shows spins up, and then I want to watch that. Upload was good. I enjoyed Upload, so I was looking forward to a second season of that. Glad that came back. I just love having new shows. Liz is one of those tree people. Oh, you tree person, Liz. Christmas is never truly over. True, Unlucky Stick. There's only how many shopping days till Christmas now? How many more? Astro Printer, by the way, Little Mac would be a good person to talk to in terms of troubleshooting. He ended up helping, not Sarah. Who was it the other day? Was it Sarah? Did you help Sarah? Astro Printer? Was it Sarah? Your PC already never goes to sleep? That's a good PC, Little Mac. Yep, we talked about it the other day, big fan. It was Sarah. So Astro Printer helped Sarah through a small snag. So I would have no problem, pointing you one person's direction to help you get through it, that is. Because you never know. It's printing. Things can go sideways. Oh, she had a mainboard issue. Wow, Astro Printer. Yeah, you may not have been here, big fan, but that's okay. Like I said, there's so much entertainment now, so little time. I really have to pick and choose. I don't have, the days get away from me. Like I got one task or another, and I'm solid on schedule. I don't have a lot of extraneous time. I have to be very, very calculated to balance out all my responsibilities. Coda120 asks, I have a printing question. Is it bad to pause a print for an hour or so? I have to go out and don't feel good about leaving it going. I would be careful about leaving it going, especially you don't know if you can trust it. But like in terms of printing for an hour, I remember having to pause for, it wasn't an hour long, but it kind of ruined the print. I waited too long. I don't think you want to wait too long because then things cool that much more. Someone was recommending Phasma yesterday, so I put on the Phasma shirt for the silver, right? The Phasma, and decided, I'm not going to print it in this filament because it's a silk, and I'm afraid because of the Phasma cape that it could snap, and I don't want to go through the process and then have it break. Park by my house has Christmas lights around all the light poles. Just change the color based on the current holiday. Right now they're green. There you go. They were probably just pink. Then pretty soon they'll be like cyan and yellow or something like that. Yeah. Something like that. Maybe. Your Prusa Mini will cool the head, but keep the bed warm if I leave it too long. Doesn't the print just begin where, yeah, it does, and I can't remember the issue I had, Aveline. I can't remember. It was something like, it didn't, the way, when it went back to its place, it was off. Something about it was off. And maybe it was because the nozzle had cooled down, so it had to kind of get things going again. Oops. Well, Astro Printer, I don't know if I don't trust any new device. Like, if I don't know anything about it, I don't like leaving it running. Certainly something like that. It leaves a blob where it left off as well. Yeah, Corey, man, I can't remember what kind of issue I have, but I believe it was something along those lines. Or something close to it. Astro Printer prints for 10 days nonstop. Well, that's you, though. Which is fine. That's good. I definitely don't. I'm hours at a time. Sometimes I leave it overnight. Just depends on the print. So I'm hoping that this the new one will be good and potentially even replace the old one, the Chris Perillo in carbonite with a broken finger. There you go. There's your Perillo hello there, No More 3. Aveline, thank you for resubbing.
Aveline French just resubscribed for 12 months.
She gets her little Vader helmet, her vintage Vader helmet. My enderprint's so slow, every print is an overnight print. Oh man, Dark Toy Lord. Well, you know, this may fail. What I'm doing now it may not survive. This print may not work. Hey, Sonny. Hello there. Hello. I'm not sure if I could say whether or not they are slow, Aveline, maybe by comparison to other printers. And there's ways to adjust them, but like, yeah, I'd imagine each printer has its own tolerance and speed. Oh, Liz left and ended with a gloppy mess the other day. Yikes. Hey, Ginger Snap. Hello. There's a little hello emote there, Ginger Snap. I just uploaded new emotes. So, yeah, I'm happy about that. New emotes. Brand new. I mean, they're not... basically, I'm going to be going through an emote overhaul over the next month or so. So hopefully you like the new emotes. And we'll use them here, there, or wherever. Because honestly, if people don't use them, I'm like, okay, well then they need to be replaced. Because like I don't want to like have an emote slot with something that people don't use. They don't think about using. Like that's what I want. Because really, I mean, why else would you have emotes? Why else but to use them naturally? Wait a second.
Silver Sunbeam cheered X100, last night of Mini-Me's school performance. What did I miss?
Well, Silver Sunbeam. Tonight I'm trying I froze Mario in carbonite for Mario Day, and Silver Sunbeam. I'm currently trying to reprint my Chris Perillo frozen in carbonite figure. I don't know if it may have been a mistake because I didn't support a certain part of it, and I hope it'll be okay when we get to that part. And as Liz is pointing out, we got a whole bunch of new emotes. Silver Sunbeam. A whole bunch of. Still need a printing, but isn't there an AI program to detect a failed print and stop it? Yeah, I think it's called Spaghetti Detective. Something like that. 86 Carrera says, Lithophane fell over and spaghetti all over. Oh, boy. It's too bad you can't eat it, you know? So it wouldn't be wasted. I've spaghettied before. I've done it once or twice. One was because the model fell off the bed. The second time was that I totally forgot to use a brim. And then I went to bed, and I woke up the next day, I'm like, that was a mistake. It was just, it was everywhere. Everywhere. Your cat's gonna try to eat your filament, Liz? You're gonna have to compete with your cat? Man, I don't know how y'all with cats and 3D printers do it. Or collectibles. I don't know how you do it. You have a little Ziploc bag of failures, spaghetti and such. I have a big Ziploc bag. This is the current array of failures and supports. Been using that for a year. It works. It works. That's a no. NLTMW. Never let the machines win. And hello, NLTMW. And by the way, shout out. Got to add you to the auto shout out list. Shout out to NLTMW. So now every time you pop in here and you say something, you'll be automatically shouted out. I can't say that's a year's worth of failures. That's like a month or so, because Diana recently melted down. You're surprised I'm printing that on its back? Why wouldn't I? I did it before. I printed on its back before, and it bridged fine. Whether or not it does it this way, I don't know. But I printed it that way before, and it turned out just fine. It turned out great, and I didn't have to use any supports. Well, I did. I used them under the hands, but I'm pretty sure I won't need to. If I looked at the model, I'm like, yeah, I'll be fine. I think. We'll see. This will be an experiment. You're going to give me a hard time about a year in a small bag? No. It was definitely, like, just months. Not a month. That's a confident bridge. I know. It's going to be... I don't know. Like I said, I may have to stop it. This may be... I may not make it. I may have to figure out, building... put in supports underneath for bridging. But I did it last time, and it was fine. Oddly enough. And it could have been the filament that made it fine, but... printed out just fine before. So will it this time? Well, I guess we're all gonna find out, aren't we? Because it's probably gonna just like sag right in the middle, like. Oh, ye of little faith. I probably have too much faith. That's my problem. I need to have less faith. I'll work on having less faith for these prints moving forward. This beat is like getting ingrained in my head. Can I link to what I'm using as the filament? Sure. Give me a second. That's how we learn. That's right. Right now it's at Polymaker. Oop. Bang, Polymaker. That's a direct link. That's an Amazon referral link to the filament. So it is entirely possible that my failure and support bag. Oh, there's not a lot of failures. We'll be getting some silver tonight. It is entirely possible. Oh, we got a charades. Do we? Oh, we do. Coda redeemed a charades. I totally missed that. All right. Here's our charades. 2 words. Movie. 2 words. I'm gonna do that. First word sounds like red. Well, the spelling of red, yes. Chris, I had to change it. Why? Oh. Well, I guess that's the second word. Second word is red. First word is right, turning red. Turning red. Restarted. Where were you? NLTMW just printed a client piece in Polymaker Silk Silver last weekend. That's the way to go, man. I'm telling you, I'm in love with the filament. It'll be very sad if this doesn't work, because I don't want to waste an ounce of it. I've only done one original lithophane. I used the lithophane maker website. Is that what it was? You thought I went to the corner red. Well, Dark Toiler, technically speaking, I did. But I was turning, right? I was trying to turn. Have not seen it yet. Yes. That may end up being like one of those things that I'm like, okay. Let's see what's on. I can catch up. I've got a moment between tasks, or it's the weekend. Movie madness. Of course, now, I mean, my immediate future is almost like mapped out for me with the amount of the array of new entertainment options. It's set in Toronto. I guess some reviewer took it to town. I don't know if they even watched it, or maybe they did and they felt it wasn't for them, which is, that's fair if they don't feel it was for them. But if it's a good movie, it's a good movie. That's the way I look at it. I mean, there's a lot of movies that I don't feel are necessarily for me, but I feel they're still good movies. Not everything has to be about you. And I realize this is the thing that's impossible. Yeah, I know the reviewer apologized. I realize, though, it's impossible for you to, or seemingly, it's impossible for the internet to understand that not everything is about them. Like, just because you don't like something does not mean that not everybody. I'm like, okay, dude, it's like, you're going to have an opinion. Like, oh, God, that's horrible. Like, why? But it's like I see that happen with devices, or even with 3D printers, right? Like, there's certain ones that y'all use that I'm like, yeah, that would not be for me. I would not be good with that one. See, I've only spent a light amount of time in Toronto. Opinions are like butts. Everyone has one, including frogs. I guess I saw some tweet saying that frog butt cheeks aren't really a thing. Frogs officially do not have butt cheeks. I don't know. Google it. Watch me ruin your search results. Google frog butt cheeks. I did go up in the CN Tower. I remember standing there and looking down through the glass. I need a new butt. Mine is cracked. Well, I can't help you with that. Maybe check, no, don't go to eBay. You don't want to get a used butt. I'd get one new. If you're on Amazon, you can use your Prime subscription, maybe. Get a new butt that way. Get it delivered in a day. Good animation school up there? Well. Hey, Astroprinter, thank you for hanging. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate you being here and offering the help that you do to people who jump in, talking about their 3D printing experiences. You never know. You're probably helping someone. I think it's about a little girl and her coming of age. We'll see. There's nothing I can identify with there. And I don't know how many reviewers fit that demographic, so they probably won't relate. Yeah, that's the thing. But if it's a good, here's the thing: if it's good storytelling, great. That's all I want in any movie. I don't need it to be just for me or me identify with every particular character to enjoy it. There are many characters I don't identify with. Many. I'm like, I don't identify with any of the characters. Let's say in what was it? Happy Hour? What was the? God, I keep forgetting the name of that Apple TV show, the murder mystery Apple TV show. Keep forgetting the name of it. Christopher Miller created it. Lord and Miller, I think both directed and or produced it. I couldn't identify with any of those people, really. But I got into it. Like, cool. She's a nerd. We should all be able. Okay, if she's a nerd, then I'm in. Then see, now I can relate. Seen Picard, GB Links. We were just talking about that. Yes, and the first episode of season 2. I watched 2 recap videos of Picard season 1. I'm like, I remember all this, but like, okay. I'm like, I remember this, and this, and this. But season 1 of Picard, honestly, was so forgettable. I mean, it was fine. No, GB Links, don't apologize. The great thing about live streams is we can talk about the same thing again. You never know. After Party. Thank you, big fan. Thank you. After Party. Was good. I enjoyed After Party. By the end of it, I enjoyed it. Season 1 was really bad. Mr. Goat, totally agree. Not a Trekkie, not a Trekker, not a Trek fan. I'm a fan of Star Trek. Specifically modern Star Trek. Discovery is fantastic. But I said this about Picard. I'm like, yeah, I don't know about Picard. I'm like, it wasn't really for me. But Season 2, Episode 1, GB Links. Season 2, Episode 1, Picard was like, everything else just got erased. I'm like, did I have to suffer through Season 1 to get to Season 2? Because Season 2 wouldn't make any sense without knowing some of the characters from Season 1, seemingly. To have, a background or at least remember what kind of person that character was or might have been. So Season 2, Picard, Episode 1, just like, it blew me away. I'm like, wow. I'm like, it was good. I'm like, okay, I like where this is going. I like where this is headed. And I'm like, ooh, okay. Episode 2 will knock you on your can so good. Okay, Silver Sunbeam. That's tonight's entertainment. Tonight's entertainment is Picard. Wait for episode 1. Oh, y'all. Okay, tomorrow, expect tomorrow, we're going to talk Star Trek, okay? We're going to talk Star Trek while I'm playing Star Wars The Old Republic. So we'll be SOTORing and Star Trekking. SOTOR and Star Trek. Because it's Friday. I said I'd be playing SOTOR again, right? But I can't get through an episode if you're saying it's good and then not talk about it. How am I supposed to do that? Tell me. Dark Toy Lord says, I watched all of Season 1 just for my love of the character, and it killed me how they ended it. Season 2's off to a very good start. Yeah, Dark Toy Lord. I wasn't a Picard fan. I enjoyed Picard as a character. But it's just, Season 2 was like, it almost bit off more than it needed to chew. That's my feeling. Don't wear red tomorrow. No, maybe see. I should not be a red shirt. I promise. Now, I have a cologne called Red Shirt. It's a delicious cologne. And we're going to print Star Trek finally, right? Oh, Coda 120. I haven't found the closest. I'll say this: the closest I've come to 3D printing a Star Trek object was gold pressed latinum bars. I almost did that in a gold filament Coda 120. That was the closest I came. I don't know, even the Greebles. What I want, if someone's going to do it, I want a 3D modeler to do, the Obi-Wan Kenobi, the little binocular, the macro binoculars that he uses when it's a meme now. Like, it was an instant meme. He holds these things up and he pulls. I want someone to model that. I would print the hell out of that because that looks like just like a black model and then maybe some silver paint. I don't think cologne is meant to be eaten. Well, no, I'm just saying, like, you would smell it and, like, it's delicious. Delicious smell. Musky. Red Shirt. Been a huge lifelong Trek fan. I have a hard time with new Trek. Season 1 was just very badly written. Mystery Goat, I'm with you. But I love Discovery. I'd be printing Star Trek stuff as much as you print Star Wars. Mystery Goat, I hear you. Although I don't know if there are as many Star Trek models. I mean, I've never really searched for them as Star Wars. I know I've seen a few out there. The Trek nerd, who's not here, at least that I know of, would probably know of a few. Give me some delish then, please. If only I could have the scent waft your direction. I don't use it that often, which is bad because cologne does go sour. Like you cologne eventually like loses its scent. Smell-o-vision. Now you don't want to smell me, dude. So you don't want to smell me. I am fresh, but you don't want to smell me.
Mornio Trip shared X100. What's the internal temperature of a tauntaun? Lukewarm.
Hello! Hello, Mr. Neotrip. How are you? You got some new emotes to play with. I guess not. You don't. Subs have new emotes to play with. But that's a good cheer. Thank you so much, Mr. Neotrip. I appreciate it. Appreciate the support. That's a good one. Hello. What's that? I'm not gonna look at the link right now, but I'm not ripe, Krusty. That's what the red shirt cologne is for. Anyway. Silver Sunbeam notes. I'm a fan of both ST and SW. See, you and I are, we're cut from the same cloth, dude. Did not like DS9. Okay, never mind. Or Voyager. I love DS9 and Voyager. Enterprise, never got into. And honestly, I feel I didn't get into Enterprise. Not because I didn't like any of the characters, Phlox or T'Pau or Archer or any of those. What threw me off, I'll say this, what threw me off, and just honestly, it was a turnoff. It was a turnoff to me that the theme song had lyrics. It's been a long road getting from there to here. I'm like, it was different, and I'm like, is this series gonna be any different? I'm like, I don't know. Yeah, not being a Trekkie, I'm like, yeah, I'll skip it. So. Whoa! Thank you, Mr. Neotrip.
Neotrip just resubscribed for 4 months. What do you call 5 Siths piled on top of a lightsaber? A Sith kebab.
That's great, Mr. Neotrip. That is awesome. I love it. Great use of a cheer. Thank you so much for your support. Now you get to use all the awesome emotes, the new awesome emotes, and have fun with them. It's a subs thing. You don't even remember the theme. Like the show pretty well. Out of them all, I think I came to like DS9 the most in that era of Trek. That Trek era. Mike Tyson approved of this joke. Voyager I enjoyed. I got into Voyager and DS9 in my early days of Locker Gnome. What I would do, and I've talked about it before, Krusty doesn't know how to handle a lightsaber. Poor Krusty. Well, one day. One day, Krusty. One day. I think he just injured himself there with that lightsaber. Sorry, Krusty. Mystery Goat says I'm probably one of the few that actually likes the song. It put me off. It really put me off. Great value Sword of Illumination. There you go, Krusty. That's close. There you go. Krusty figured it out. I knew you could do it. And tier 2 and tier 3 subs get the red blade. And then I think we'll set up a tier 3 will be yellow. So we'll have blue, yellow. Not a lot of people will be able to use yellow, but blue, yellow, and red. Mr. Neotrip only ever enjoyed TNG in the early movies from the 80s on. Yeah, I kind of feel TNG I got into, but not like I needed to watch it. It was the thing to watch, and it was something to watch. Stubby Saber. Hey, 86, whatever it takes. Be like Yoda. It's a very short one. Like your phone. Exactly. But Discovery, for some reason, Discovery just it hits all the right notes for me. I mean, what I think it probably boils down to production. Story, production, writing, character development. Discovery had me hooked almost immediately. Krusty's fighting himself. Look at that. He's battling himself. Enterprise has an instrumental music played at the end credits. That music was originally intended to be the main theme. Oh, interesting. I did not know that. Never got into Babylon 5. Never Babyloned. Did not do it. I knew of it, certainly, but he spent a lot of time on shows like Greatest American Hero, Knight Rider, and the A-Team. Yeah, see, I never watched the A-Team. Watched Knight Rider. Watched Greatest American Hero, for sure. I'm telling you, DS9, if out of all of them, back in the day with Locker Room, I would write. Like, my pattern was, you know, I'd do things during the day and do everything I needed to do, but like at night, late into night, into the morning, I would stay up late surfing the internet. And it's what I would do, downloading different utilities to test or things to check out and say, oh, this would be an awesome thing to feature in the Locker Room email newsletter. It's like, this, honestly, this was like, I'm not joking, like 3 or 4 lifetimes ago. That's what it feels like. I remember it very clearly, and I'd be up late, I'd have the TV on, Cheers would be on the background sometimes, and then it would lead into Star Trek, and then it was in syndication, so they'd flip between Voyager or DS9, and so it'd be on, and I would catch it, and then I would, you know, turn around and I'd watch. I would actually, that was the time, that's when I probably became more of a Star Trek fan, and largely because in college, like, you know, we watched TNG, a lot of TNG episodes. When they were playing, I want to say close to contemporaneously. They were in syndication at that point, but it wasn't. Star Trek was pretty much brand new at that time, like 91, 92. Star Trek TNG was close to brand new, but you know, I wasn't, you know, didn't watch all the episodes necessarily. 86 is like me. You'd watch the TNG reruns. That's what you did. It's just what you did. So yeah, 91. This would have been 91. But then I watched the episodes again. Like, it would have been, well, closer to 99, 98, 99. The glory days of Locker Room, 98, 99, 2000. And didn't watch it for a number of years. And Discovery was really the thing that you know, I watch all the movies, of course, but and if it's on, well, yeah, I haven't watched it in a while, but there's so many shows to watch these days that I don't tune into that stuff. And if I have a TV on in here, it's usually in the play shop, it's usually cartoons. Like some kind of Saturday morning kind of cartoon or an afternoon cartoon. G.I. Joe, Mask, Transformers, Thundercats, Saturday morning stuff. Mystery Goat says, I've said it before, I've noticed people who like Star Wars more really like Discovery, while those who like Star Trek aren't more as thrilled with the show. Interesting. I feel the new shows, and I'll include the movies too, are trying to appeal to a larger general audience that Star Trek is able to tap into. It's possible, Mystery Goat. That might be possible. But remember, I like Deep Space Nine as well. I grew to really enjoy Deep Space. Deep Space Nine felt like a family to me. And maybe that's why I liked it. It felt like a family. It felt like home. And that's what I liked about it. And I liked Voyager for different reasons. Completely different reasons. Hello there, One Justin One. Welcome to the Play Shop. Everyone, please say hello. Say hello to One Justin One if you can. Really appreciate it. Want to make them feel welcome. What brings you in here tonight, One Justin One? Thank you for joining. Because I never know. I gotta ask. I gotta know. I gotta find out. I'm curious. See, that's a warm it's like the welcome. It's like a welcome mat. It's a warm when someone new comes, it's a welcome mat. I mean, how do you feel when you go into a new stream and people say, and people, you know, watching a streamer and everyone welcomes you in? I mean, it's just a nice warm feeling. It's a warm, peaceful feeling. Easy, peaceful. What's the song? Easy, peaceful feeling. Why is that? It's a lyric that's stuck in my head, but easy, peaceful feeling. Is that the lyric? Peaceful, easy feeling? We're coming close to whether or not this print is going to fail, by the way. This print may not work. I mean, it worked. It's just I probably needed supports. Oops. This may be a big oops. We're about to find out how big of an oops this is. DS9 is also considered the black sheep of the Trek shows because of how much it deviates from the Roddenberry vision. A lot of Trek fans, that time anyway, really did not care for for that show either. Maybe that's why I liked it, though. Maybe that's why I liked it. It wasn't formulaic, right? So I'm down with trying anything new for sure. Peaceful, easy feeling. That's what. Thank you, big fan. Thank you for the link. And thank you everybody for welcoming Justin here, if that is his or her name. I don't know. I don't know. If I don't know you, you're typically a they to me, because I'm like, last thing I want to do is like assume. You just can't assume on the internet. On the internet, everyone's a dog. That's right. It's an Eagles song. Peaceful, easy feeling. I was an Eagle fan. High school, later high school years, got into the Eagles. I remember back in the 80s, though, they thought Hotel California, it could very well be, but like everyone was all freaked out about Hotel California because it was all about Satanism. Wait, see what that is and what this means and and everybody in the 80s, they're all free. Honestly, I'm kind of upset. I grew up in an era where I thought that quicksand and Satanism would be far of a bigger problem than it actually is. Like, what is up with that? Fallen You! Welcome to the Play Shop. Everybody, please welcome Fallen You. Welcome into the Play Shop. American Chris Hansen, we got some new emotes. New emotes have been uploaded for subs, American Chris Hansen, but of course, if you're not a sub yet, you can use the free emotes. Happy to welcome all y'all in, no matter where you are on your journey. You don't have to be a fan of the same thing I'm a fan of to enjoy our time together, to enjoy these conversations, to hang out, to geek out together, to give you a peaceful, easy feeling. Easy, peaceful feeling? I'm going to transpose those incorrectly for, like, forever. We're getting closer to whether or not we're... This is... I have a strong feeling this is going to fail. I have a very good feeling. I have a very peaceful, uneasy feeling that this is not going to end well. Stay tuned. You're on a Hall & Oates kick? If you like Hall & Oates, The Bird and the Bee have an entire album where they cover Hall & Oates songs. And I like The Bird and the Bee. They've covered a lot of songs, like How Deep Is Your Love? That's how I first found out. That song is how I first found out about The Bird and the Bee. There you go, L. Ellet 313. Jabba eating his food. Eating his little cereal. Watch out, boys, she'll chew you up. Oh, here she comes. She's a man-eater. Fallen You, one hell of a first-time chat. Thank you for dropping the 20 bits. Is that a domo? It's got to be that's the bloodiest domo I think I've ever seen, if that's a domo. If it's not a domo, it looks like a bloody domo. There's a phrase I did not wake up this morning thinking I would utter. Bloody domo. Domo arigato, Mr. Blotto. Bloody domo. Bloody domo. My brother Adam has collected Domo-kun in the past. Foo Fighters did a whole album covers of Bee Gees. Ooh. I don't know. Foo Fighters their sound, I mean, I like their sound, but man, wouldn't it be too hard? I could be wrong. Simon and Garfunkel pretty good. Oh yeah. I love me a good Simon and Garfunkel. Thank you, Breaking Odds, for the cheer.
Breaking Goes 96 shared X100.
What is it? You're out of touch. I'm out of time. Something like that. Is that it? My cousin named his dog Oates. Oh, that's funny. I like Foo Fighters. I do. When you dropped that lyric, it was killing me that I couldn't place it. Then I finally figured out what song I was thinking. It was not even close. I was thinking Shiny Happy People Holding. How the hell could you think Shiny... Which Which song lyric did I drop, Dark Toy Lord, to have you thinking shiny, happy people holding, shiny, happy people holding hands? And right now, our new followers, Justin and Fallen, you are going, yeah, I'm hovering over that unfollow button because yikes, I was not expecting this. Although this guy was going to be talking like Star Wars and 3D printing and tech and all this crap. But he didn't. Dude, if I ever get a copyright strike from me singing like that, I will consider it a badge of honor. Dark Toy Lord says, I may have had a drink or two. Well, it's possible. You are a very shiny, happy person then right now, Dark Toy Lord. Can you send a greeting to my friend Justin from Mexico? I can. Hello, Justin from Mexico. Bloody Domo. Hello. Hello, Justin from... Hello there. Hello there. General Kenobi. Random thoughts. You know what you don't see anymore? Mimes. Yeah, that's true. What happened? You don't hear from him anymore either. Oh. Think about it. When was the last time you heard from a mime? Oh. You see what I did there? You see what I did there? You won with one of your new emotes? Great, American Chris Hansen. They're not my emotes. They're yours. Okay, hang on. Here we go. This is the moment of truth. Hang on. This is... Here we go. Are y'all watching? This is it. This is it. This is it. This is the moment of truth here. This is whether... This is it. This is it. Oh my God. Where? Oh, Astro Printer went to bed. How could Astro Printer go to bed? So hang on, let me ask you this. Fallen, you, and Justin, what brings you in here tonight? What brings you in here? Now that I've said hello to Justin in Mexico, hola. Fallen, you, what brings you in? What brings you here? The bridging scares you? I know, but I like living on the edge. We're living on the edge. Da, 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 da. Living on the edge. Dude, I told you, I printed the Star Wars Chris Pearl. This is your challenge. This is your challenge. I'm living in the fridge. This is your challenge. Here's your challenge. Check you test your test. Man, I keep plosiving. Test the bridging in your printer. Test the Hola, Justin. Test the bridging on your printer. Test it. This is the ultimate test. Download the Chris Perillo and Carbonite block figure, okay? Download the Chris Perillo and Carbonite figure now. This is how you test this is like the ultimate bridging tests. Look at that! Oh my God! Well, at least I didn't break any new fingers. Seriously, it's like, it's moving along that axis. It's moving along the longer axis. Ziploc bag of film. No, dude. Well, Coda, it's working, dude. Let me put it this way. Do not ever question the bridging capabilities of Prusa Mini. And certainly don't question the capabilities of a Polymaker Silk PLA. I cannot believe this. Look at that. I think the bridging is going better with this than it did on the first one I did. I was worried. Y'all were worried. Okay, there's the test. If you have a 3D printer, the test is download this, try it on your printer. And maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. But this is how you test your bridging. This is how you do it without supports. See how your print does without supports. You wonder why the slicer wouldn't bridge on the shorter edge, though. I know, that's kind of... Fix him, dude. I was kind of just as confused, but Prusa Slicer generally knows what it's doing. Generally. And I know I could have tweaked it. And the Zolon, I'm sure, would have... We should have... Oh my God. Why did we not do a prediction for that? I feel I have failed everybody tonight. In so many ways. I'm so sorry. We should have done a prediction. Because it is succeeding. I believe it has officially succeeded. Do 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 do. It's a rebrand. Rotating 90 degrees might have changed the bridging pressure sometimes. You know, I should have rotated too. I didn't even think about rotating. Probably would have saved me some filament. Where could we find the STL? The STL is here. Bang, carbonite. Why didn't I Silver Sunbeam? I could have saved some filament if I would have rotated. I could have saved some travel time. I knew I should have done that. I do wonder though how it would have printed. Done it by 45 degrees. Indeed, neato, GB Links. Why did I sometimes I forget to rotate. But here's the thing, man. It worked. The Chris Perillo in Carbonite print seemingly worked. And that's enough, dude. That's enough to get me to the next layer. We may get some droops and sags, specifically from the first ones. The first lines that were printed. But it worked. Like, that's not a fail, dude. I see a little bit of a sag, but I wouldn't consider that a failure by any stretch. I think that's what happened the last time, too. Because I think it drooped just a tiny bit, but I think that's a win, dude. Yeah, that's a win. Because now I'm going... Why didn't it do the diagonal the first time, though? Coda 120, I would not recommend doing this. I mean, you could. You could test. You could see how well your printer bridges by running this as a test, because that's probably the biggest bridge that I've ever printed. But like I said, I did it fine before. So I thought, okay, it was fine before, it'll be fine again. Director Grapes, great to see you. By the way, Director Grapes, once again, tomorrow, remember, I'm playing SOTOR. Carbonite. This is what I'm printing. You can print Chris Perillo in Carbonite. That's right, Chris Perillo in Carbonite. The figure could be yours. That's what I'm printing. I printed this a long time ago. But Director Grapes, also tonight, we just uploaded a handful of new emotes. New emotes at your disposal since you are a sub. Thank you. Never really found out what brought Justin and Fallen you in. But happy to... Hello, Director Grapes. You printed yours vertically, just use paint on supports for the hands. See, I didn't mess with the the supports. So, if this is successful, it will have been printed without any supports. Big if. But, you know, ultimately, I don't care what the back of it looks like, because it's like, well, you're never going to see the back of it. Like, that's not, it's all about the front. I did not want to do it vertically. It may have improved the resolution, but what I did was I just did variable layer height for the resolution. The only thing I am worried about is the fingers. I'm hoping that the fingers are going to come out okay, given that they're very, very, very fine. Not sure if I should slow it down at that point or what. But I would consider that a win. We've got a win here. And y'all thought I was going to fail. Oh, why did we not do a prediction? We've got to get better at doing predictions. Sorry. So wait, hang on. Does Director Grapes, do you stream? You do. How did I not know that? Okay, now I'm angry. Because Director Grapes, I would have shouted you out. If I knew that, I would have shouted. I shout out every streamer. You're a streamer, you pop into chat, you say hello, you get shouted out. That's how it works. I'm a big believer. Whether you stream the same thing I do, it doesn't matter. Even if you're not a Star Wars fan, doesn't matter. You don't 3D print, doesn't matter. You're a streamer and you pop into chat, you say hello, you get a shout out. That's how I roll. So you have now, Director Grapes has now been added to the auto shout out list. You don't need to impose, Director Grapes. That's my job. It's my job to impose on your behalf. That's why it's an auto shout-out. When you pop... Now, the next time you come in here, like tomorrow or whatever, and you say, hey, what's going on? You'll automatically get a shout-out. Like, your link will automatically pop into chat. So that way we don't have to worry about, like, oh, did we shout out such and such or so-and-so? It just automatically happens. It's a nice way of saying hello. 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 Oh, you know I'm going to have to get a Mulva emote, don't you? One of my emotes is going to be Mulva? That was definitely a deep Seinfeld cut. Well, my job at eating cereal is kind of Seinfeld-y, though. Yeah. Cool beans, that's how you do it as well. Director Grapes is the right way to do it. Did I do anything for Mario? I did. We were talking about it. Here, Director Grapes, is what I did for Mario, or March 10th. MAR10. This is by the way, what I'm printing right now is me frozen in carbonite. That is my face. Frozen in carbonite, like the vintage Star Wars figure. They came with the Boba Fett starship, what used to be known as Slave One. Printed a Mario frozen in carbonite. Director Grapes. Mario frozen in carbonite. Although the original model, it would not have worked out in printing. It would have the amount of supports. I'm like, I feel like it'd be reworked to be FDM friendly. But I figured I could just print the top part and be satisfied. I mean, that's enough. I'm not gonna have Mario in a carbonite block. It wasn't done very evenly either. The person who modeled it, I think, did a decent job. It just could have been done a little better to my satisfaction to print off as a figure. If only there were more characters frozen in carbonite in good models. But yeah, nice little crossover there. You love all these things. Look forward to getting a printer. Oh, Director Grapes, I'm telling you. Once you start, and even the funny thing, you want to know the funny thing? I was watching Stay Alive 7's stream today, and I pop in. He's printing a Boba Fett helmet, and I'm telling you, I don't think he was doing. I'm fairly confident. Maybe he might have been. He wasn't doing 3D printing in his streams that I know of. I could be wrong. I have to verify this. But then he started tuning into the stuff that I was doing, and then he was. Oh, were you there today? Okay, so then we must have said hello to each other then. At that time. But, like, the fact that he's doing it now, I mean, it's just like, I love that. This is the virality of one person doing something and then another person doing something. That's the beauty of Twitch. Someone should make a Borg frozen. Mystery Goat, honestly, any model that's done well, that will work well, it's a cool side thing to have going. I agree, Director Grapes. Usually, I like chatting. I like talking. I mean, tonight we were geeking out about, we started talking about Picard, then we went off on Star Trek, because there's a new episode of Picard, which is, I'm very much looking forward to tonight. And I'm humbled. I am honored that everyone here is watching me instead of the latest episode of Picard. Thank you. Let's give a warm welcome to Sire Lash. Hello, Sire Lash. Welcome to the Play Shop. Hello. Hello, Sire Lash.
You don't know the power of the Perillo side of the Force. It's not so much dark as it is weird. Like, it really gets weird in here. So weird.
I feel, honestly, that I'm a 3D printing newbie too, Mr. Neo Chip. I've been at it for a year. I know enough to be dangerous. Let me put it this way. I sent this to the printer, and many people who knew a hell of a lot more than I did thought that it wasn't going to bridge properly, and it did. Yesterday, I showed my viewers my R2 in the middle of SOTOR. Oh, nice, Director Grapes. That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. And hello, Sire Lash. Moo. Moo to you. Moo, and I'm assuming that's the correct response. When someone says moo, you're supposed to say moo in return. Is that right? Am I right? Moo. Moo. No, Amish Ace. No. You're using the wrong emote now. This is the right emote, Amish Ace. As you get your auto shout out. That's the hello. That's the hello. That's the hello right there. That's the proper response. Yep. Sorry, Amish Ace. Okay, just for that, Amish Ace, this is what you get. Go ahead, Amish Ace. That emote is for you. That one right there. Go do that. Go do that, Amish Ace. Go do what I just emoted to you. Go do that right now. Go do that right now. Go do what I just emoted to you, Amish Ace. Go do that. Go do that. Yeah, that's what you can do. Go do it right now. Can you print Lego on your printer? You can. It's not going to come out as well. I don't necessarily recommend it. I feel that Lego is such high quality that it doesn't really need to be done any differently. But yes, you can create Lego compatible-ish things that they're probably not going to turn out as well. But yes, Justin, that is possible. Now, I want to come back to Moo. Sire Lash. Notes, I still need to finish Season 1 of Picard. Good luck. Because we were mentioning this as well. Season 1 of Picard you had to trudge through it. It was not great. Many people agree on this. Like, I had to watch a recap, and even when I was watching the recap, I'm like, I remember that, but like, God, it reminded me of just how not good it was. But Season 2, Episode 1, Sire Lash of Picard was gangbusters. It was gangbusters. It was awesome. Director Grape says, thanks for the phone app. Helped yesterday. Hey, Director Grape's happy to help. I've been testing a new version of Reincubate Camo that hopefully will fix my frame rate issue that I ran into last week on when I was playing SOTOR. Although there is a slight bug in the resolution that I filed with them, so hopefully that'll be addressed at some point. You take more than one pass, really, Amish Ace, of walking barefoot over Lego bricks. It doesn't hurt that bad. Stepping on Lego bricks? Maybe I'm doing it wrong then. Stretch and posture check, thank you. That's what it felt like after the third week. It was like, bland. Oh, Sire Lash, yeah. No, so I'm going to say this, Sire Lash. As a fan of sci-fi, I'm not saying you have to watch it, but I do believe that the way they staged Picard, Season 2, Episode 1, and some people have said even Episode 2, you kind of have to suffer through Season 1. And I've said the same thing about, like, with Star Wars, right? I've said you kind of have to suffer through Rebels Season 1 to get to Season 2. And I enjoyed Rebels. I did. Hindsight, like, I enjoyed it. It became family to me. It's like Deep Space Nine. It became family to me. Rebels became family to me. Rebels was more family to me than any other Star Wars series. It was family. And I love that feeling. That's what gets me to tune in. So, I've told people in the past, sometimes you have to suffer through the first season of something to get to the second season. The only time that I've never done that was The Expanse. I'm done. It's never happening. I've tried getting through Season 1 twice, and it hasn't happened. Twice. Sire Lash hasn't got a Perillo stream since 809. Oh, yeah! Well, it has changed. We got the Star Wars collectible stuff back. I mean, not just there, but everywhere. Let me zoom out from the print and pop you over here. I'm live streaming now, live every night on Twitch, Sire Lash. Every night, Twitch. So yeah, the play shop has filled out. And yes, I know I have a freeze frame. I'll do the freeze frame here in a second. A lot of 3D printed stuff. Hell of a lot of Star Wars stuff. Suffered through the 5 seasons of The Walking Dead in the hope to get to the good last season. No. Oh, there's my Lego bricks on the floor. I haven't picked them up. We're not even close though. We haven't seen a lot of subs or gifted subs tonight to hit our goal. But it could still happen. I'm not. Thank you, Silver Sunbeam.
Silver Sunbeam shared X100.
Thank you for unfreezing me. I appreciate it. Deep Space Nine started off slow. Totally agree, Director Grapes, and it became one of my favorite Star Treks ever, although I think Discovery has taken that place. Totally agree about Rebel Season 1, Amish Ace. Now, Amish Ace also says, how do you feel about the botch job, this Grand Inquisitor in the Kenobi trailer? So, I don't think it's going to take away from my enjoyment of the show. But I'd say it's a realistic complaint. We saw Powan, what was it, Tian Madan, in episode 3, the Powan, on Utapau, the Powan, right? And he had a real live action Powan with an elongated head. So why? And so we had the Powan, the Grand Inquisitor, in Rebels also had the elongated head. We had continuity. Now it's like a squat. So is this like is it a variant? Like, for the lack of a better word, is it, a different, it's the same speed, but it's just, I kind of feel they shortchanged us on that front. To Gruta with their Leku, I feel there was a lot more flexibility there, between Shakti and Ahsoka, but like the same character, like his head just looks too squat. So I'm a little put off by it. I'm not gonna the show's horror, I'm not write it off and all that, whatever. But I feel that it was a missed opportunity that they could have easily handled with prosthetics. They could have easily handled with prosthetics. There's no reason why they couldn't have gone with an elongated head. No reason. They could have done that. Sire Lash remembers I had CRTs and none of the collectibles. I don't remember ever having CRTs in here. Only LCDs. The only CRT I still have in here is back there. There is the arcade cabinet still back there. That's still got a CRT. It needs to be repaired. I guess it's got some liquid that's drained out of it or something. I don't know. It has to be the same Grand Inquisitor. It has to. Look at his markings. It has to. You got to look past it. That's the thing, Amish. I don't know why they made the decision. I don't. It was a silly decision, but you got to look at Fifth Brother. Fifth Brother looks nothing like he did in the cartoon. Nothing. At all. But it's like, well, it's Fifth Brother. In live action, it's Fifth Brother in live action. It's the Grand Inquisitor in live action. It's just... that's just how it is. So I don't know why they made the decisions they made. I don't. I just... I wish they made different decisions, but it is what it is. Haven't seen one of those in a while. CRT, I still got one. That needs to be repaired. I need to find someone local to help me get that done. Because I can't do it. Thank you, Fallen You. Good luck in the stream. Fallen You, I am here every night. And thank you, Fallen You and Justin. I appreciate your support if you're still here.
Sire Lash just subscribed.
Sire Lash, I assume you're going to be around. I'm here every night, 6 p.m. Pacific. 6 p.m. Pacific. So your Prime sub will last a while. Now you get to use all the emotes, all the fancy, fun emotes. The new ones that I uploaded today. Breaking Oz, thank you for the 200 bits. Appreciate that cheer.
96 cheered X 200.
Love the fact that Sire Lash subscribed with Prime. Thank you. Even if you don't use your Prime subscription on me, use it on somebody. Oh, we got a hype train. Oh boy, get those hype emotes going. Get them going, people. That'll remind me. That'll remind me to get the hype happening over here. You get those hype emotes going. Have them happening. Those explosive hype emotes. Thank you, everybody, for participating in the hype train. Indeed, Puppet Chris, thank you very much for reminding everybody to participate. This is the time. It's the time for the hype. It's the time to get electric. Mystery Goat says, my feelings when people complain about original animated characters coming to live action. I have to say the live action characters that show up in Clone Wars look really off as well. I don't think it was ever meant to be a one-to-one comparison. Well, here's the problem, is we already saw a Powan in episode 3. Live action Powan.
Breaking those 96 cheered X 200.
It's all over the map.
For the choo-choo.
Thank you, Breaking Oz. Thank you for pushing us on. We're at 66%. With about 3 minutes and 45 seconds left to go. Sorry, 3:30 left to go. Next month, I might use my Prime Twitch subscription. Well, big fan. I appreciate it either way. Am I talking about the Rosario Dawson Ahsoka Tano? You're right. They could have done a better job with the headpiece. Yeah, the Leku were a little too short. But it didn't take me out of it, right? I'm like, okay, I enjoyed it. So we'll see. If I get ripped out of it, then it's a concern. But if I'm not, then it's great. It's just, the problem isn't that he's being unfairly compared to the Rebels cartoon. He's being fairly compared to the live-action Powan we saw. Was it Tian Madan in episode 3. We've already seen one. Like, just consistency is the only thing we ask for. And an elongated head is not going to change the action all that much. Thank you, GB Links. Appreciate that cheer. 2 minutes, 45 seconds into this. Yeah, see, Amish Ace, that's kind of what I'm saying. Like, forget what he looked like in Rebels. Forget what he looked like in Rebels. Why did we not hear GB Links get a shout-out? We're at 634 of 640 total subs for our sub points goal. Oh, there we go. There's the sound effect. I knew it was coming.
89 shared X200 Perillo hype.
Indeed. Get those hype. Thank you, everybody, for participating in the hype train. Thank you for interrupting me, Puppet Me. Get those hype emotes going. If you can't cheer, if you can't gift subs, if you can't participate directly, get those hype emotes going. Get them going. Let's see some action. Even if you don't want to use my hype emote, use a hype emote. Use a good hype emote. Or use a bad one, I don't care. Mine's a bad one. Mine's probably the worst, because someone thought it was a girl. It's like, no, it's Palpatine. It's me and the Palpatine. You did not realize those two were the same species. They are, Powan. That's the thing. Now, Mystery Goat, now you understand why. So, like I saw one person, quote, laughing in Star Trek because of Klingons, the way that Klingons have been designed over the years. So I guess Star Wars is going the same direction as that. 2 minutes left here at the level 1 hype train. Not quite out of the station yet. The Chris Perillo Frozen in Carbonite print is going to print, I think, very well.
Fixum Dude cheered X100.
Thank you, Fixum Dude. Very appreciated. And Silver Sunbeam, you as well. Have I seen the realistic Photoshop corrections? Yeah, but they're not going to fix it.
Silver Sunbeam cheered X100.
They're not going to fix it, just like they're not going to fix the Luke Skywalker at the end of Mandalorian Season 2. Just like they're not going to fix Leia in Rogue One. Just like they're not going to go back and fix any of these issues that they can and should fix. Still looks like a person with prosthetics. Yeah, I would do it differently. Oh, NLTMW, never let the machines win trying to get me to walk on Lego bricks. It's possible. It could happen. Well, that's in your hands. On my feet. In your hands. With a minute left to go here at a level 1 hype train. 99%.
Faceless cheered X100. Fixum Dude cheered 100 Shamrocks.
Thank you.
NLTMW cheered X100.
Hello. It is so bad to see you. See what I did there? Yes. We're now at a level 2 hype train. And hopefully you're not hyped out. Get those hype emotes going. Have them flowing. Don't tell me you don't have any other hype emotes. Let me see all your hype emotes. Yes. Yes. Those are the hype emotes what is that? Wacky Pug. That is funny. Show me your emotes. Yes. Stephen Poole, welcome back to the play shop. Very good landing, 86 Carrera. Yes. The hype is happening. It's very hypey. Cyber Chip. Hello.
X200.
Thank you so much for the cheer. These bits have materialized right in front of your very eyes. Now, I will remind Cyberchip that tomorrow I will be playing SOTOR for the second time. Jedi, my daughter, should be joining me. She had fun. She sat on my lap. Normally, when I was a kid and I sat on my dad's lap, I had to watch sports. Very boring by comparison. So it looks like Sire Lash is ready to sleep with that drop. Good hype emotes. Yes. This is what I'm talking about. Very good. So, hype. Hypey, hype, hype, hype. Hypey, hypes, 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 hypes. Since there's been a cruise from Earth to your planet, how has tourism been? Stay tuned. Watch Kenobi. Kenobi, I'm not a fan of the Kenobi. At all. I would destroy the Kenobi if I could. I will send Lord Vader. Silash says, I am waiting for the hype train to end to see Lego memes. 4 hours has you zombified. Silash, do you stream? Are you coming in from one of your streams? Is that what's happening? I want to make sure you get a shout out if you also stream here on Twitch. Happy to do that and extend the courtesy. Oh, you did see the trailer of Kenobi. Oh, you just got no sleep last night. Yes, I woke up early today. Very early. Too early. And I had to be up early anyway. Yes, Lord Vader. That's exactly what I'm asking for. Yes, keep breathing. I told you the vapor rub would work. It's a good thing. Keep breathing. Keep inhaling the vapor rub. Trust me. It's a good thing. Yes. Whoa, we have a raider in here. What is going on there? What's happening there? Cyberchip, are you trying to do a Kappa Gen? It's a Bang K? Bang K, or Bang Kappa Gen? For the confetti. Good confetti. Very good confetti. Amazing confetti. The fun, interactive confetti. Thank you, everybody, for participating in the hype train. That you do not ever have to go in and actually clean up. Which is my favorite thing. To never have to clean up. At all.
Peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time. Where he at? Where he at? Where he at? Where he at? Now there he go. There he go. There he go. There he go. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Do the peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. Do the peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. Where he at? Where he at? Where he at? Where he at? Now there he go. There he go. There he go. There he go. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Do the peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. Do the peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. Now break it down and freeze. Now take it down to your knees. Now lean back and freeze. Now go back up and freeze.
Well, Palpatine. Are you gonna... Didn't quite make level 5. No Lego brick walking. No break dancing. No moonwalking over the Lego bricks. I don't think I could moonwalk over the Lego bricks, though. That'd be a bit much. I now return you to the printing of the slab. Actually, I'll keep this way. Speaking of slab, give me a second. Got my Beskar steel. So it looks like you may have to go to bed, Sire Lash. It may not happen for you tonight, Sire Lash, but it could very well happen. But thank you, everybody, for participating in the hype train. I appreciate it. Appreciate all the support. Thank you, everybody, for participating in the hype train. As does the puppet. That's me.
Well, that does happen every once in a while. That can't be good.
No, it actually was great. I mean, when we get out of the station, I'm happy. Get it, we get any kind of hype train, I'm happy. That's a good thing. It's a good thing. Not a bad thing. Can you get an Al TV? Well, just for you, Breaking Oz. Yeah. Ask, and ye shall receive. Cheer, and ye shall... Ye shall something. I don't... Are you making Darth Vader drink nose? I'm sorry, you cannot convince me that it's pronounced Nas. It's nose, dude. I don't want to drink nose. Who wants to drink nose? Ugh. Not me. I don't want to drink nose. He looks smooth in the cartoon, which is why I never realized they're the same species. Supposed to be the same. That dude from episode 3 that's poorly done. That's Mystery Goat. It is the same species. He's a Powan. He is the same species. This is what was so bizarre. It was just so weird. This guy's the new Klingon of Star Wars. Kind of. It seems like that. Maybe they'll get enough pushback that they'll adjust it, but I think I think what's done is done. It depends. It kind of would depend on how often he's seen, right? But even then, you can't look past the discrepancy of Fifth Brother. Fifth Brother looks different, like so different that I'm like, is that Fifth Brother? Is that supposed to be Fifth Brother? So yeah, it's bothersome because I've watched Rebels, but no problem, Sire Lash. Hope to see you again tomorrow. Again, I'm here every night, 6 p.m. Pacific. I commented on a 4-year-old video, something like, this is what the Grand Inquisitor should look like, and it got 50 plus likes. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. The video was the Utapau meeting. Yeah, dude, you don't have to tell me. I'm with you. That's exactly what but I'm not saying, oh, it's going to be failure, and this is, it's just not... It's a valid criticism. It upsets me that some people don't see this as a valid criticism. They're like, oh, it doesn't look exactly like it does in the Rebels cartoon. I'm like, forget the Rebels cartoon for a second. Forget that. The fact that they had a Powan in live action film that had an elongated head. Like that was like if he had a squatter head, it'd be less of an issue, right? It's the live action discrepancies that I have a problem with. That's where I'm like, they could have done that differently. They could have. So, yeah. The Powan was practical in episode 3. It was practical. Granted, he didn't see a lot of action, so the question is, what are they going to have this Inquisitor? What are they going to have the Grand Inquisitor doing, such that it would make sense? Oh, that's why he doesn't have an elongated head. Something doesn't sit well. I mean, let me put it this way. I knew there was going to be a difference with the Cad Bane, right? You look at the Cad Bane from animation versus live action. There was a difference, right? Stylistically, there was a difference. That was forgivable. That was fine, right? Is Jason Isaacs the Grand Inquisitor? That I don't know, Mr. Goat. Stay Alive 7? Yeah, we haven't rated him in a bit. Who's the wrench jockey? 86? Who's that? Tell me. I don't think... Have we rated Stay Alive 7 yet? Have we rated him? Has that happened yet? I know he's rated us, but I don't know if we've had a chance to return the favor. Yeah, I watched... Amashase, I tuned into his stream earlier today and saw him printing the Mando helmet. Okay, he's always on before me? Okay. I was curious. Well, I'm going to be doing SOTOR again tomorrow night, so it makes sense that we raid into another SOTOR streamer. That CGI Luke from The Mandalorian, Big Fan says, I expect a few differences in cartoons and live action. Well, but the problem is I don't expect differences with live action and live action. That's my concern with the Powan. Like, that's my concern. It's just, forget the animation to live action. Like, that's easy to write off, but it's the live action to live action. Well, even if it has happened, if he's doing a 24-hour stream and giving away a helmet, I'd be happy to read into him. Let's go ahead and do that. Do it. I didn't know he's on his way to partner. So we're rating a SOTOR streamer, and a 3D printer guy who's giving away a Boba Fett helmet tonight. You've seen him in chat before. He's been very supportive. He's rated at least once, if not twice, recently. I'll be playing SWTOR again tomorrow night here, live on the stream, potentially with Jedi. Feel free to join. Of course, I don't do that every night, as you very well know. I'll be 3D printing something else. I don't really know what it is I'm going to be 3D printing yet, but it'll happen. Good to see you, everybody. Thank you for stopping by. Amashay, always good to see you. Mighty Bean, you as well. Breaking Oz, thank you for all of your support. Liz and Fix'em Dude and Kurt and Krusty, really appreciate the mods. Appreciate everybody being here and hanging out over the duration of these streams. I am going to go watch Picard. Tomorrow, we're going to be playing SWTOR, and I'm going to be talking about Picard. That's right, Star Wars and Star Trek in the same stream, okay? That's how it's going to go. That's how it's going to be, all right? That's what's going to happen. Do you feel me? Good night, 86 Carrera. I love you. I appreciate you, but at this point, I'm going to leave you to your own devices, and may the Force be with you always. Stay alive, 7. Pretty much a SWTOR streamer. He sent a few SWTOR people my direction, so, we're going to share the SWTOR family community, and I'm happy to do that. Happy to be a part of that community now, though I don't really know if I'm going to be playing indefinitely. Here we go. Tusken rating. Stay alive, 7. In 3, 2, 1. Get those Tusken Raider emotes going. Get them ready. Here we go. I gotta remember. There we go. Yeah. There we go.
Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. I hope you guys are doing awesome. Thank you so much.
Yay.
You did not have to do that. Thank you so much for that raid. I appreciate it. Look at all the Tusken Raider.
Tusken Raid.
Oh man, Chris, thank you, my friend. Thank you for the raid. Let me catch you guys up on the helmet so you can see what we got going on here. As I catch up to my team while you guys are watching. Raiders, stay alive. I stream SWTOR Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. I'm a huge Star Wars fan just like Chris. A huge Chris Perillo fan as well. Chris is awesome. I've been watching his content since 2009, 2010.
It's a long time.
Maybe before that. But I love Star Wars. I've been playing this game for a while now, and I love it. I think it's amazing. So we play it. I do 3D printing stuff. I've done Lego stuff as well. So I've gotten a chance to meet the Lego community, the 3D printing community, the SWTOR community. Everyone's amazing and awesome. And it's so good to meet you guys. Big fan 2019. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Thank you for the follow, by the way.